guys, what's going on? And welcome to the newest episode of Horrible Film Stakes. Today we're going to be talking about a movie that really burns me deep down inside. Now that's what this segment is all about, is about talking about some of the worst movies ever made, breaking them down, and talking all the shit we want about them. So, welcome to Horrible Film Stakes. If this is your first time, make sure you guys subscribe to keep up and check out all the other videos we put out every week, guys. So, today we are going to talk about The Last Airbender. Now, this 2010 horrible piece of crap called The Last Airbender, directed by M. Night Shyamalan, who just destroys movies and starts off with a great idea and a great chance and then just poops all over them. He's had a couple good ones, but there's been a lot of bad ones. Oh, damn, The Happening. Get the fuck out of here. All right, guys, so what we're going to talk about with The Last Airbender, they started off with Avatar, one of the greatest, most beloved animated shows out there. I know so many people that are obsessed with Avatar and the new Korra series. So, guys, this movie, when it came out, already started off with great source material. Then we hear that they cast a bunch of white kids. First of all, one of the most whitewashed casts ever. They cast a bunch of white kids to play Asians. I know what you're thinking. Dragon Ball Evolution did the same thing. Touche. That fucking movie will be on here soon. Now, a lot of these white actors that they cast to portray Asian people, they actually, some of them were pretty good actors, and I figured they were going to have some pretty good performances. They all felt extremely stale, hard to follow, really not very detail-oriented, and it just felt like a big mess. It really did. I mean, the main character, he just didn't do it for me. Sorry, he really didn't. I mean, there are some people I know that do defend this movie and try to say it's not as horrible as everyone says. Guys, it is horrible. This movie leaves you with that dirty taste in your mouth, and you don't forget it for quite some time. Whether it's the ridiculous earth bending that we see, the little dance montages that are going down, which at first seem kind of good, but if you really pay attention to them, they are some of the worst CGI effects out there. The money that they put into this film, waste of money. Someone wasted some damn money doing the special effects. Felt extremely cheap. They were not well done at all. At times it feels like the actors were just acting towards green screens and random shit, and it really just felt fake. It really did feel fake at times. There were a bunch of live action sets that we actually did see, but all of it just felt thrown together, very cheaply done, cheaply made. Like they didn't really put any time or effort into what this movie's gonna look like. And then they were like, fuck it, since we're already there, we're just not even going to care. Let's cast a bunch of white kids to play these Asian characters. Holy crap. I hear all you guys. I hear you still mentioning Dragon Ball Evolution. I feel you. One thing I really hate about this film is the pacing of this movie. This movie does a bunch of these jump cuts, boom, 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 almost montages. But they're not really montages at times. They're more like jump cuts to mini scenes that we don't fucking get enough context out of. And you're just like, boom, boom, boom. You never know where you're going to jump to this random, poorly placed scene or where the hell you're going to end up next in this story. When this movie was announced and the casting for this movie was announced, this film went into it with a whole bunch of hate already. The Avatar fandom blew up and really just hated on this film from the beginning. So this movie really never stood a chance because the fandom knew that this is going to fucking suck. We don't have any Asians in a movie that's supposed to be all Asians. And the excuse that I actually heard about this is that they didn't have enough Asian actors to really play these roles, and I very, very highly doubt that. There are some amazing Asian actors out there. Many critics out there actually consider this one of the worst films of all time. Very, very hard title to get, but definitely when critics consider this one of the worst films of all time, it doesn't mean that it's wrong. It really is one of the worst films ever. I really just dislike this film from start to finish. I find myself having a hard time really getting through this movie. I wanted to go back and rewatch it when I decided I was going to do this, and I'm like, okay, this is going to suck. Well, let me have other shit to do. So I was playing Pokemon Go while I'm watching this fucking movie, or I'm fucking screwed around on YouTube editing a video or something while I'm watching this. Now, this movie is so bad that it actually has a Rotten Tomato score of 6%. This is pretty intense. 6% is giving it some justice. I would rate this at a 0. I mean, I really dislike this film. This film, to me, it just shits on the source material. It really doesn't give us what we all expected, and it leaves us wanting a real Avatar movie. Since that's probably never going to happen, or at least in the next 10 years, because this is going to be a sore spot on the planet for a while. Now, this movie, like I said, is bad, and there are some people that do enjoy it, but that's your opinion. That's great, and if you guys have a different opinion than me, definitely let me know what your opinion is down in the comments down below. But for me, guys, I'm going to rate this 5 piles of crap. Now, I'm rating it with 5 piles of crap, which is my worst rating I will be giving on this. And it's because it's a shitty, unorganized, poorly casted, poorly acted mess. I really feel that this movie should have been unmade. They should have said, well, when they're editing it, just realize that this is going to suck ass. Let's just throw this shit away and say we lost the money. That's what I was thinking needed to happen. But unfortunately, we did get stuck with this horrible stain on the Avatar franchise. And hopefully one day, if someone does decide to make it a better version of it, I hope. If someone does decide to make it, I hope they actually take their time and really do this movie right, do it justice, because the fandom for Avatar is some of the biggest and greatest fans ever. They're just amazing people. I have so many friends that are just huge Avatar fans and Legend of Korra fans. So, guys, definitely let me know what you guys thought about this episode of Horrible Film Stakes. Did you guys enjoy yourself? How much do you hate this movie? And let me know, guys, is there a film that you consider one of the worst movies ever that you would like me to do an episode of Horrible Film Stakes for? Put it down in the comments down below, guys. And make sure you subscribe to the channel to keep up with me and all the other episodes of Horrible Film Stakes that'll be coming out every week, guys. Thank you very much for tuning in. Peace out.